The West Asia war is expanding. Israel and America continue to pound Iran. Tehran's retaliatory attacks have intensified. And in a new development, the war has now extended as far as the Caspian Sea, with Israel attacking Iranian naval ships. For the first time, the Israeli army attacked Iran's missile-launching ships in the Caspian Sea. The targets also included a central headquarters, a central infrastructural facility used for the repair of vessels. After killing Iran's security chief, Ali Larijani, and the intelligence minister, Ismail Khatib, the IDF stressed that it will not stop eliminating senior Iranian officials. Meanwhile, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Aragchi has vowed zero restraint if energy infrastructure is attacked by America and Israel once again. Earlier, in a shocking escalation, Israel struck the South Pars natural gas field, which it shares with Qatar, in the Persian Gulf. It is, remember, the world's largest natural gas field, containing an estimated 51 trillion cubic meters of recoverable gas. On an average, this facility produces 730 million cubic meters of gas per day, catering to 70% of Iran's domestic gas consumption. After the Iranian president, Masoud Pezeshkian, warned of uncontrollable consequences that could engulf the entire world, Tehran has retaliated by attacking Qatar's Ras Laffan industrial city. This has caused fires, resulting in significant damage to the facility, which is, remember, the world's largest LNG production unit, producing about 20% of the global LNG supply. In the early hours of Thursday, Iran fired missiles at several other LNG facilities in Qatar as well. Now, the strike on South Pars field again widened the cracks between U.S. and Israel. Taking to Truth Social, U.S. President Donald Trump distanced America from this attack and declared that Israel will not make any attacks on this side. However, he warned that America will blow up the entire South Pars gas field if Iran decides to attack Qatar once again. Meanwhile, Iran continues its retaliatory strikes on Israel. The sound of sirens and blasts has been heard over Tel Aviv as Israel detected missiles from Iran. Sirens were also sounded in Jerusalem as residents rushed to shelters. In an overnight strike, a building in Tel Aviv sustained damage from shrapnel of an Iranian missile. However, no injuries were reported at the site. The damage was even more severe in central Israel's Moshav Adanim, where a Thai farm worker lost his life owing to an Iranian missile barrage. The scope of this war has increased even more now. 3 Palestinian women were killed in West Bank after a falling shrapnel struck a hair salon. This marked the first Palestinian deaths of this war. On the other hand, the U.S. Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, has maintained that America continues to move deeper into Iranian territory and destroy mine storage facilities. He claims that U.S. has destroyed Iran's 11 submarines and damaged or sunk 120 Iranian warships. Hegseth also stressed that there is no time frame for ending the U.S.-Israeli war against Iran. Now, the spate of destruction in Tehran continues as we speak. Visuals showed bulldozers removing rubble from a heavily damaged building in Iran. Officials from the Iranian Red Crescent were seen pulling survivors from the rubble of this very building. Once again, though, Iranians showed solidarity toward their government. Thousands of people hit the streets of Tehran to bid farewell to those who lost their lives, including those on the Dena vessel, as well as Larijani and other top officials. Huge crowds thronged the funeral of Larijani, which was held in the city of Qom today. With the war raging across multiple countries, the casualties continue to mount. Iran's death toll has now surged over 1,440. On the other hand, 13 U.S. military personnel have been killed in action and 200 others have been injured. Israel's intensified attacks have resulted in at least 918 deaths in Lebanon so far. With Arab nations asserting their right to defend themselves and Iranian lawmakers proposing a plan to impose tolls on shipping that is passing through the strategic Strait of Hormuz, the situation in West Asia is now increasingly getting out of control.